Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if it's not your first time here, thanks for coming back. So today, I'm going to be talking about some new makeup releases, things that have been released in the past couple of weeks, sneak peeked. I'm going to let you know if I want to pick them up. I want you to let me know if you're interested in them, if you don't like them, or mention something else that I don't mention, because I don't talk about every single release. I kind of pick and choose the things that are the most interesting to me. I'm gonna link everything down in the description box below, all the information that I know about these releases, release dates, pricing, all of that stuff. The Instagram posts that I'm pulling from, check the description box if you wanna know that, as well as everything that's on my face right now. And one quick disclaimer, these are all just based on my own opinion. If you don't agree with me, that is totally okay. Just take my opinion with a grain of salt. I'm only one person. I have my preferences, you have yours, and they may be different, but I would love to know your opinions down in the comments. Let's talk about something that I meant to talk about last time, but for some reason it just completely slipped my mind, as did that phrase just now. BK Beauty and RisaDoesMakeup collabed to create some false lashes. They created 4 styles: the Martini, the Day Club, the Stiletto, and the Vegas lashes, all ranging between $18 and $24, which is kind of like getting up there in price. It's not drugstore, it's not super high-end, but it's getting closer. But according to Risa, and I did watch her reveal video, she said that you're able to wear them over and over again, which I love. Okay, I love that. I actually did pick up 3 of the 4 styles. I picked up Vegas, which looks like a really pretty, not super dramatic, like the whole point and I'll link her video down below, 'cause she's gonna explain it a lot better than me, but she said she wanted lashes that are good for mature eyes, that aren't too heavy or too big. But these ones definitely are gonna be good for a glam look because they are quite long and wispy, so I'm excited to try those. I also picked up Day Club, and these ones seem even more wispy, kind of like Ardell wispies, but a little more dimensional. Like, it's not just one set of swoops, it's kind of like feathery. Really, really pretty. And then I got the Martinis, which are the half lashes, which I think I'm the most excited about. I love really subtle lashes like this. I do like to apply individual lashes, but I think this is gonna be a little bit easier than doing that. So the package that they came in are really sturdy. Like, you're gonna be able to use these over and over again. It's not just like plain old cardboard packaging. It does have a magnetic closure as well. So you'll be able to travel in these and your lashes are gonna stay protected. So I love that. So it says on this post, easy application, long comfortable wear, transform your look with minimal effort, get multiple wears with a safe storage case, 100% cruelty-free, vegan, ultra soft lashes. They are available now. I will link them down below, and I do have a code at BK Beauty. It's just Rachel10. You can save 10% off your purchase. That code is not affiliated, so I don't get any kind of commission from that, but it does save you 10%. So thank you if you do use it. I appreciate it. I'm really excited. I love lashes. I'm not wearing lashes today, but I rarely not I almost always wear lashes, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna put these in a testing new makeup video very soon. Okay, so Adept Cosmetics came out with a mystery box, I wanna say a couple months ago, something like that. And I didn't pick it up. I think at the time I was just buying a lot of makeup anyway. And I really like Adept Cosmetics. I have 2 of their palettes. With their palettes, they're so shimmer heavy. I really prefer to see what I'm gonna get. Like, I would rather see it and purchase it versus just like taking a gamble and just hoping that I like it, if that makes sense. I don't know. They did release the mystery box. It had a whole bunch of multi-chrome eyeliners as well as a palette, but now they're selling those products individually on their website. I will tell you, I think the palette looks absolutely beautiful. I am extremely tempted to pick it up because it's 2 rows of mattes and 1 row of shimmers. And I think the Adept matte formula is good. I love their shimmer formula. It's like super wet, super sparkly, super dimensional, gorgeous shimmers. And a lot of those mattes, actually all of the mattes, I would consider to be neutral, which I love. I love neutrals. Like, look at my eyes right now. I love neutrals. And I like that these shimmers do have a couple of pops of colors, but really 3 out of the 5 are very light shimmers, which I love. And the other 2 are a little bit more on the mid-tone to dark side, but they're still super pretty. This I'm very tempted by, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So let me tell you what it's called. The La Cienega palette, $50, which I think is a good price. I may pick this up. And then they're also releasing all of their multi-chrome eyeliners for $17 each. And you can actually buy the mystery box bundle. Like everything that came in the mystery box, you can buy for $135. It looks beautiful. I will link it down below. Okay, something I already picked up. And I am so grateful that I did because it sold out in literally 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So this is the Cosmic Brushes Muse Palette. I have the Cosmic Brushes Serenity palette. It did make my top 10 favorite palettes of 2022. The formula on that is insane. Insane. Probably one of my favorite matte formulas that I've tried. And the shimmers are also very nice. But the thing about the Serenity palette, I think the color story is really beautiful, like just looking at it, but they're not colors that I wear all the time. They're not the colors I prefer. So when they showed this new palette, the Muse palette, I was like, yes, please. There's some more neutrals, greens, which I love, purples, which I love, a couple of pinks. I just think it looks so beautiful, like a gorgeous spring palette that's not like all pastels. There's still a little bit of depth to it, a little bit of like grunginess to it. I haven't watched any videos on it because actually I did. I watched Angelica's video, I lied. You liar! I'm so excited. It did sell out, like I said, literally in 2 minutes, and the pre-order is sold out. Their Instagram post just says they don't know when they're going to restock it. So I would say probably a month or two, something like that. They are an indie brand out of the UK. It is on its way to me. As soon as it gets to me, you bet your bottom dollar, I'm gonna use it on camera so you can see it if you're interested. I will link their website down below as well as the Instagram post that has the color store if you want to check it out. Oh, by the way, it did retail for $23 US, which is so affordable. And you could use a code. Of course, the shipping cost was a little bit higher, but still, I think with a code, it was still like $35 or something. So worth it. This brand, their stuff is so good. Okay, we have another cream bronzer launch from Tower 28. So this is the Tower 28 Sculptino Soft Matte Cream Contour and Bronzer. A foolproof cream contour to softly shape and sculpt your face with a blendable texture and neutral undertones. It is available now on the Sephora website. I will link it down below, $20 each, 4 shades. These look really pretty. They did previously have a bronzer formula, a cream bronzer, but it looked really shimmery, which is not my preference. Like I prefer a matte bronzer, or if it's gonna be cream, I don't want any kind of shimmer or glitter particles in it. It's just not for me. But this does look beautiful. I don't personally need it. I have so many cream bronzers, and I'm happy with the ones I have right now. But these do look really, really nice. I like their cream blush formula. It's definitely more on the glowy side. It's not matte, but it's not like glittery or anything. It is really pretty. It's not my favorite. I did end up decluttering the one I had just because I had it for so incredibly long. I thought it probably wouldn't be smart to be using it on my face anymore. But I just wanted to let you know about this. I will link it down below. Another thing I already bought. I'm gonna title this, I already bought it. Glamlite is coming out with a Chucky collection. Come on. I had to have it. I love horror movies. I love the movie Chucky. I actually never seen Bride of Chucky. I've only watched the original Chucky. But now it's on my list to watch because of this collection. I think this collection looks so cool. So cool. I really love their collaboration collections. I think Glamlite does a really good job putting a lot of thought into their collections, and this one is no different. Like the packaging, the theming, everything. And for me, of course, the most exciting thing that I was most interested to pick up is the palette. This palette looks gorgeous. I'm not really a cool tone person per se, but I've been getting more into it. It's a Valentine's Day palette, but done in a different way, which I think is cool. And Giselle, the owner of Glamlite, did upload an Instagram story saying like, we've seen enough like pinks and reds and softer, like more traditional Valentine's Day palettes. This is very different. And I love that this is not just a Valentine's Day release, right? Like you can wear this anytime. Halloween time, it's gonna be perfect. Winter time, it's gonna be perfect. So I like that they're thinking outside of the box with the color story of this one. The collection also comes with a hand mirror, a blush, 2 lip kits, and a eyeliner set. The palette retails for $32, which I think is a really good price. The lip kits are $15 each. I did buy the Chucky lip kit, which is the more nude-ish. Although I think on my skin tone, it will be a little bit deeper of a nude, which I don't mind at all. The other lip kit was more of like a red, which I don't need another red lipstick. I don't wear red lipstick very often. The eyeliner duo is $18, which is a black liquid liner and a pencil liner, which is also black. I didn't pick that up. The blush is $14. I tried to pick it up. I literally went on the site. It went live at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I went on the site at 11 o'clock. Okay, and the blush sold out before I could even, before I could check out. So the blush was very popular. And originally looking at it in the pictures, I thought it was going to be the same color as the Strawberry Shortcake blush, which I already have. But Giselle did do a comparison on her Instagram stories before the launch, which I was very thankful for. I mean, I didn't get to pick up the blush, but they are very different. It's a much warmer pink. And then the hand mirror is $15 and the full collection is $99. I don't know how much of the collection is still available. I will link it down below anyway if you want to check it out. Let's talk about something I'm not gonna buy. So LYS is coming out with 2 new eyeshadow palettes in this triangle packaging. I don't like it. I kind of get that they're trying to keep this triangle packaging, but in this form for an eyeshadow palette, I just don't like it. That's all I can say. And also the color story of the one I'm looking at, I don't like the color story at all. It's not pleasing to me. It's ugly if I'm going to say it. It's ugly. I think it's ugly. If you think it's beautiful and you want to buy it, go for it. But me personally, I don't like it. The other one, that color story I like more. It's much more neutral, right? But it's nothing special and it's nothing that I'm like dying to purchase, which I'm dying to purchase so many things. I don't want to like force myself into wanting to purchase other things. You know what I mean? So I'm going to pass on this. It is available actually on, I want to say QVC. I'm going to put any information I can down below in the description box. They do retail for $25 each. Some really exciting news, I think, is Natasha Denona is now available at Ulta. Love that. Love that. I ended up picking up the My Dream lipstick and My Dream lip liner. Okay, listen. I bought the My Dream palette and the My Dream cheek trio when they released. I skipped on the lip products. I've heard so many people rave about the lip products and I have been wanting to buy them and just like dreaming about them. I did end up picking them up at Ulta the other day when Natasha Denona, the first day she was available. And I love it because I have a lot of Ulta points. A lot. I actually used to have a lot more. I've spent a lot of them. Anyway, I was able to use my points to buy that lip kit, which makes me very happy because they're not cheap. So a lot of her permanent products are available at Ulta now, which I think is wonderful. I love Ulta's point system and the sales. Like they had a $15 off 75 and it applies to Natasha Denona stuff. So you automatically can get a discount where at Sephora, you have to wait for their VIB sale or whatever to get a discount. So I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. I don't know that they're going to be in store, but at least they're available online. Now be careful because Ulta, when they send palettes, they literally put a palette into an empty box and it's just like going everywhere. So be aware of that. Be aware of that your Natasha Denona palette may come broken. Be aware of that. But I thought that was exciting news. Something else that I thought was kind of fun, NYX has come out with 2 new products. We have the cooling primer and moisturizer. It's called the Face Freezy. It's a cute name. So it's a 10-in-1 benefit primer. Preps, evens, smooths, minimizes pores, tightens, hydrates, sculpts, softens, calms, and revitalizes skin. What doesn't it do? Will it do my taxes? Store in the fridge for cryotherapy effects or apply at room temperature as a cooling face primer with a dewy finish. Avoid eye area when using. And it's $20. And then they have the Face Freezy reusable cooling under eye patches. I actually got a PR box from Pacifica recently that has a pair of reusable under eye patches. So I don't personally need this, but I think the idea is great because I love buying the under eye patches that come with like 30 pairs. But if these are reusable, that is wonderful. $12, which is nice. And right now on the NYX website, there is a deal. If you buy them together, you get a free butter gloss. So that's kind of cool. I will link them down below. Huda Beauty is coming out with the Matte Obsessions eyeshadow palettes. I think this is a great idea. I think so many people are gonna love this. $29 each in 2 color stories. So the Cool Obsessions and the Warm Obsessions. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Cream to powder matte formula promises soft application with no creasing. Okay, all right. The swatches look divine. I'm not gonna lie. Do I need this? No. I just bought a palette from Viseart that has all the warm neutral mattes in it. This is virtually the same thing. So I don't need this. And I would be more drawn to the warm one than the cool one. But I have a feeling that a lot of people are gonna love this. This seems like a great idea. Something you can create an all matte look with, obviously, or you can take your favorite shimmers and pair it with this. They're really in that smaller packaging, so they're gonna be good for travel. They go from light to deep. I don't hate this at all. I think it's stunning. I think it's really, really nice. Launching on February 27th of their website and Sephora. I will link the Instagram post that I'm reading from if you want to check out more information. Let's talk about ColourPop. They just released a new collection. The day that I'm filming this, it was yesterday, but maybe a couple of days ago for you. This is the Snow White collection. So live your own fairy tale with this limited edition collection featuring enchanted shades. It did release on the 16th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know how much of it is available. I will link it down below anyway. There's a lot of stuff in this collection. Dreams Come True 12-pan palette, the Just One Bite Lippy Scrub, 2 lip trios, Super Shock Blush, and the Magic Hand Mirror. I think the little lippy scrub thing is really cute, very creative, kind of like the honey pots from the Winnie the Pooh collection. Putting these things in a little bit different packaging is very cute. It makes it collectible. It makes it so that if you already have lippy scrubs or you already have lip masks, it gives someone an incentive to buy another one, right? Because if it was just in regular packaging, most people would be like, yeah, I've already got one of those. I don't need it. So I think it's smart. I personally don't like lip scrubs. I don't have dry lips. I live in a very humid climate. I don't have dry skin. I never really get dry lips. So I don't feel like personally I have a need for a lip scrub. But if you do, I've seen a couple of reviews already on this collection and people say the scent is divine, like very, very sweet apple. The 2 lip kits look nice. They're deeper vampy colors, which I don't really wear. I already said that. And the Luxe Gloss formula, I don't like. The Super Shock cheeks are the shimmery ones, which I don't prefer. So I don't really care for those, but they look really pretty. And the hand mirror, I don't need. The palette looks actually nice. That is something that if I was going to pick anything up, I would consider the palette, but do I need the palette? No. But I think it's really cute. I think it definitely captures Snow White, like literally taking colors from her dress, the red, the blue, the yellow, a lot of the more neutral colors, which makes it more wearable for a person that's not super into wearing colorful makeup, which is a vast majority of people that might like the Snow White aspect. I totally get it. I think it's well done. I think it's well done. I'm not gonna pick it up. I just want to share it with you and let me know if you're interested in this collection. What do you think? If you're like a huge Snow White fan, do you think it captures the movie? Let me know. This was just announced this morning and it is something that I'm gonna pick up. I plan to pick it up. So this is the Unearthly Cosmetics Not in the Mood, which is cute, water activated palette. So there's split liner pans, 24 shades. It's coming soon. I think on Unearthly's post, it says that it's going to be available next week. That's all that we know. If you want to use my code Rachel, you can save 10% off on Unearthly's website. It is affiliated, so if you do use it, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm planning to pick this up. I love the cover art with this like fierce girl drinking her milk, all in cow print. I'm here for it. And I have been interested in trying different things with my makeup, maybe adding some different colored liners, some other little bits and bobs. So I think this will give me a really good opportunity to do that. And it looks like the array of colors there's a lot. There's a lot of colors in here. So I'm definitely gonna pick this up. I will use it on camera as well, but let me know if this is something you'd be interested in as well. I think it's fun and it's all in one palette, which is great. The last thing I wanna talk about is something I bought.
Stop it. Get some help.
This is the new Odin's Eye Perfect World collection. I love Odin's Eye. Their eyeshadow formula is amazing. Let's put it that way. Mattes, shimmers, amazing. They have come out with 3 new eyeshadow palettes. They're 10-pan palettes, which is a different format for them. And they did collaborate with 3 creators, Makeup Just for Fun, Baddie Bean, and Lauren May Beauty, which I think is wonderful. I love all 3 of those creators. I follow all 3 of those creators. I think they're great. So I'm so excited that they have this opportunity. I think they're all well deserving of it. And the palettes that they created are truly stunning. So we have the Planet Spirit palette, which is in collaboration with Baddie Bean. It is the bright, colorful, this is gonna be perfect for spring and summer in my opinion. Then we have the Flora Story palette by Makeup Just for Fun, and I have to admit, this one is my favorite. Like when I saw this collection, when I saw this palette, when I saw it, I gasped. I was like, oh my goodness. I love neutrals, but if I'm gonna wear color, my 2 favorite colors to wear are green and purple. So this speaks to me on another level. And they're like muted greens and purples, stunning. And then we have the Sea Talk palette, which was created by Lauren May Beauty, and I also think this is beautiful. We've got a little quad of neutrals, we've got a little quad of like blues, and then we have in the middle a yellow and a pink. I think it's really fun. I think all 3 of these are gonna work so well together. Individually as palettes, they're beautiful. And I'm not sure if they are still available. I will link it down below anyway. But congratulations to those 3 ladies. You guys did a great job. And so I bought them. I had to. All right, and that is it for this new makeup releases video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below letting me know your thoughts on anything I talked about today, or maybe something I didn't mention. Is there something that is coming out that has been released, sneak peeked, that you are so excited about? Please let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot when you do that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you leave. I do upload videos weekly, both beauty and fashion videos, and I would love to see you back on my channel again. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.